What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. EA have released the new SBCs, guys. They've released the French League SBCs and it leaves me in two minds really. So first of all, if you're enjoying the content, drop a thumbs up on the video, sub to the channel. I'm trying to push up towards that 2 million sub mark. We're about 150k away. So if you're new here and you don't mind leaving a sub, that'd be amazing. Second of all, I'm glad that League SBCs are getting released. We're going to talk a little bit today about League SBCs and Milestone SBCs and the impact that they may have on each other. But we've been released today, as I say, the French League SBC, Maloida and Delane. And first thing to note is the upgrades they've given have been massive. They've actually taken 2 silver cards and upgraded them from silvers. So Delane has gone up 9 pace, 9 shooting, 8 passing, 7 defending, 3 physical, 9 dribbling. So a fair old upgrade. And then Maloida, he has gone up 9 pace, 13 shooting, 16 passing, actually 16 passing, 12 dribbling, 7 defending, and 12 physical. I'm all for, absolutely all for EA taking random unknowns and boosting them. I think that's a good idea. And I hope that EA will add more players as the game goes on, add more League SBCs as the game goes on. That would be quite nice. I have a little bit of an issue with the players specifically because all they are is good players, right? And you might think it's a League SBC. Good is okay right now. You know, good is good enough. Some of these two could potentially get into your team. This guy is a left back. As far as French left backs goes, he's up there alongside the best of them. He's faster than Digne with decent stats. He's as good as Mendy in many regards. Better in some, but doesn't have the 5-star, 4-star, or the Real Madrid links. He's as good as Roussillon, maybe a little bit better in some regards. He has a 5-star weak foot, which is brilliant. He's 5'11", which is brilliant. But when we look at his card with a boost, you know, we start to see that he's not outrageous, you know. And one thing that the League SBC cards used to be is they used to be unbelievable. You know, you think back to that 94 Suarez that came out, or the 88 Lacazette when he was at Lyon. Like, some of these cards were just outstanding. And I know these are repeatable now and they offer packs every time. And so that's why EA have nerfed them and they're player picks so you can get more than one. I get that. But you'd give this guy probably an anchor just to get that pace right up there. And what it leaves you with is very mid-tier defending, really good physicals, really good pace, very mid-tier passing, and very mid-tier dribbling with low agility and balance. So even though he's fast, he'll feel heavy. He'll feel really lethargic. His composure's pretty terrible as well, which I believe is an important stat. I know some of you guys don't. Or you can give him like a sentinel and just already accept that his sprint speed and acceleration are quite good and boost his defending stats to good, again, but not great. His physicals to good, but then again, his passing and his dribbling isn't great. Now, as I say, there's a lot of left backs out there. You know, like when you look at the value of for example, Roussillon. Roussillon is very similar in many regards. You'd give him an anchor potentially, much better defending overall, good physicals. Again, very similar dribbling, very similar passing and good pace. Or you give him the sentinel and then all of a sudden, way better defending, good physicals, and decent pace as well. You know, the pace disparity isn't even that much. It's a little bit of sprint speed and not really much else. So, you know, in terms of a French left back, you can get someone basically the same kind of level as Delane for 10k. And that will become important in just a second. However, when we look at the left backs in the French league, he definitely stands out, right? There aren't too many great left backs there. You've got Kazawa, no longer a usable card. You've got Kone, he's all right, but again, not great. And then you've got Bernat and Marcal. Now, Bernat is literally okay as well. You know, his physicals are pretty terrible. His dribbling's quite nice and his passing's quite nice. You'd probably want to put a shadow on him. And it makes him, again, not like you'd have positives and negatives from each of them, right? Bernat, PSG player, Spanish, strong links, Neymar, brilliant. Delane, only soft links, Neymar. Bernat, 1,600 coins. Delane, we'll get to the price point in just a second. Bernat, super weak, but way better dribbling, will feel way faster. Attacking, probably a lot better of a player. Defensively, probably not. And so when we look at this first, the first guy in Delane, he's okay. He is good. You know, I can see people using this card. He definitely has usability, but he's not outrageous good. He'll be surpassed in the game, you know, the game's meta very, very quickly. He'll get shoved out and forced out. As soon as we get like that first informed French left back, like Roussillon or another informed Digne, or as soon as Bernat maybe gets an inform or another French league player gets an inform, he's toast. And then this Mao leader card, this is a weird one for me. Because he has a lot of what's wrong with this game in terms of being like just near unusable, right? In the sense of he has super low reactions for a wide player. His stamina isn't the best. His aggression is terrible, which I know I don't really know how it works this year. Last year, strength and aggression combination was really important for the heading. This year, obviously, heading isn't there. And although at 6 foot, 4-star, high agility and high balance, he looks like he'd be great. Good ball control, good dribbling, good composure for this time of the year as well. Medium low work rate is just really kind of like makes me feel like, ooh, I'm not necessarily about that. When we look at this guy's card again, though, there are obviously a lot of players very similar to him. Anthony Martial springs to mind. Of course, Martial's only 4-star, 3-star. But when we look at him, his in-games, he does have potential, again, to be an okay player. The problem is that okay right now just isn't good enough. Like good, you know, okay or good is too far behind the current meta because people's teams are crazy, right? Like everybody's like, not everybody, but I see so many Neymars and so many Mbappes and so many Manes and so many Sanes, and this guy doesn't compete to those cards. With that being said, with the sniper chem style on him, he becomes extremely usable, right? Good pace, good finishing and positioning, great dribbling, 4-star, 6 foot tall, okay passing, pretty poor physicals. Also, you could apply an engine to him, and I think this is where he actually kind of shines as a player. Great pace, great dribbling, very good short passing and vision. As a cam, an outside cam specifically, with how tall he is, he'd be good. It's just that without giving him the shooting boost, he will be terrible in front of goal. Poor positioning, poor finishing, and poor shot power, again, for this current stage of the game, because every other player that you'll come up against will have 90s in here. You, of course, could boost him in other ways with like a Maestro. He's already got pretty good pace. Boost that dribbling up nicely. Boost that passing up to 95 and 90, and boost that shooting up a little bit. But once again, the problem we have is that these cards are literally super common. You know, cards that have good stats or a little bit better than good stats. They're extremely common in the game cycle right now. And so what would have to be for these two guys to go from they're okay cards, I might use them to actually get into your team, is that the League SBC itself would have to be extremely affordable. And that's where the big stumbling block comes. That's where I look at these cards and I just think, you know what? No one's going to do these, because as you guys know, when EA drop a League SBC, it spikes the price in these players dramatically. Some of these teams will start becoming worth like loads. If we look at the current League SBCs that are there, the CSL and the Bundesliga, we've got the CSL is coming in at 160,000 coins, according to Futbin. You can always do it a little bit cheaper. Of course, if you do bronze pack method and upgrade methods and stuff, you do it even more cheaper. And it actually offers two quite good cards. I think they're much better than what's on offer from the French league. And then the Bundesliga, guys, is 350k. So the French league is a major league with two cards that are from a major nation, you know, and more specifically linked to Mbappe, strong link for that left wing, strong link to that left back. They strong link each other as a left mid, left back collection. And I think EA have done a decent job of that, actually. If you look at the CSL, it's two strikers. If you look at the Bundesliga, I think it's a cam and a striker. Like they've actually created players from each league SBC that link together, which I actually think is quite good. The problem is with this French league, like last year, certain teams are going to go up to being worth 20 or 30k. PSG, Amiens, Angers, which other ones were there? We had Toulouse and Stade Rennais were both expensive. That new team, Stade Brestois, is likely to become relatively expensive. And we're already seeing this already without every team filled in is already over 100k, and the market hasn't settled. Futbin hasn't updated the prices. So when we look at what we get from this, let's ignore the players and look at the packs back. And I want to first of all take you guys to the Bundesliga, right? The Bundesliga is expensive as hell. The players aren't brilliant. Again, they're the sort of players that you could fit into your team if you just wanted to use them, but I don't necessarily think they're really that worth it. Small rare gold players pack, brilliant pack. Rare election players pack, brilliant pack. Small gold players pack, good pack. Rare mixed players pack, brilliant pack. Mega pack, brilliant. Rare mixed players, brilliant. Prime electron players pack, good pack. Rare gold pack, personally think that's a trash pack, but it's 12 rare items. Premium gold players pack, brilliant. Premium gold players pack, brilliant. Small prime electron players pack, I'd argue that's the first pretty dead pack. And look at that, that's a 60k team there for Paderborn for a small prime electron players pack. That's 3 rares, only 6 cards, only 3 golds. That's not great. Rare electron players pack, brilliant. Electron players pack, not bad. 12 players, which is nice. Now silvers are really becoming more valuable in the game. So 6 silver, 6 golds, quite nice. Premium gold players pack, brilliant. Rare mixed players pack, 2 there, brilliant. Small gold players pack, not bad. And jumbo premium gold pack, not bad. It's fair to say that the pack return from the Bundesliga is banging, you know, especially during promo weeks. Man, you run through this, you're going to end up getting a lot of good packs and a lot of potential to pack some good items. Even the CSL has some all right packs. Some silver packs in there. It's a minor league. You don't expect the greatest packs out of a minor league. Small prime electrum, premium gold packs, small rare mixed players pack. That's not too bad. Mixed players pack, not the greatest. Mixed players pack, not the greatest. But this one is coming in at 160k or 90k on Xbox. I don't know why it's so expensive on PlayStation, but for some reason it is. But it's got a lot of packs, 16 packs back and 2 usable players. When you look at the French league, it's laughable. Silver players pack, premium mixed players pack, so 3 rares, 4 golds, 4 silvers, 4 bronzes. Premium electron players pack, so again 3 rares, 6 silver, 6 gold. Small gold players pack, not bad. And it's all mixed players and premiums, not rares or primes, all premiums and well, there is a small prime there, but a small prime electrum, 3 golds, 3 silvers, only 3 rares. Premium mixed players pack, you're getting more bronzes. Mixed player pack, 1 rare, 4 gold, 4 bronze, 4 silver. Silver pack, small prime gold players pack, that's not bad. Premium mixed players pack again. Everything has, it's mostly either a pack that contains bronzes if it's a 12 player pack or a short pack, right? A small pack. So a small prime electron players pack. So again, 3 silver, 3 gold, 3 rare. Small gold players pack, not bad. Mega pack from PSG, obviously pretty good. Small prime gold players pack, not bad again, but this is Lyon and PSG. Wasn't Lyon last year like a rare electron players pack or something? Much better, but this is a small prime gold players pack. It's not bad. Electron players pack is okay. Premium mixed, small rare, small gold, premium silver and mixed. There's so much tragic packs here to the point where it's going to cost, I would guess, like, and it is a complete guess, that this is going to come in anywhere between 250 to 350,000 coins to complete the whole set. Now, I know you can grind League SBCs and they have that as a bonus, but the packs in return are so bad in comparison to what the Bundesliga offers and what the CSL League offers for the price points, right? CSL is average to bad packs, but really cheap with 2 good cards. Bundesliga is really expensive to complete, 2 okay cards, but really good packs. And it seems like French League is 2 okay cards that's going to come in really expensive with really quite mediocre packs. And so because of that, I struggle to find the value in caring about these cards. I would rather just go and buy a Roussillon for 10k or go and buy Mendy for 48k or go and buy God knows, like whoever, like just anyone else, just not use these, or go and buy Anthony Martial at like whatever he is, 25k or whatever. So on that note, the League SBC is here. Let me know what you guys think. As I say, I think the cards in general have their merits. What I would be surprised, if they were on the market, I think that left wing wouldn't be anything more than about 15 to 25,000 coins at most, especially being in the French league. And I think that left back wouldn't be anything more than 10 to 12k, very similar to a Roussillon, right? So it's hard because they're okay cards. And I'm sure a lot of you guys, you'll actually look at those cards and think, man, that would be a really good card for my squad. Of course, this is my pay to win team, so it doesn't really matter, right? Of course, not everyone is going to look at every card in the same fashion. But when we look at milestones, something that we're getting asked a lot is, people are asking me, now that we've got the Serie A player for the milestone, Are we going to get Serie A League SBCs? I would hope so. I would assume so. This is like a much bigger upgrade of a card. It's a much better card. It's a playable, achievable card. So I still think that we'll get Serie A League SBC. I still think we'll get the French League like milestone player as well, which will be quite cool. But yeah, in general, guys, the new League SBCs are out. It's the only content that we got for today. There's no new season objectives or anything like that. We're coming close to the end of the season now as well. So the season runs out in like 3 days and 22 hours. So time to start getting your final XP in if you can. I still need about 4K, but I'll get that just throughout the course of this week. No problem at all from a few objectives here and there. Once we do week 6 silver, I'll be pretty much done, right? Week 5 gold, I'll be pretty much done. So, the season's coming to an end. So there's no new season objectives. But I'd be interested to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on those 2 new players. As I say, for me, they definitely have potential as usable cards, but the problem is that they would have to be starters. You can't use these guys as subs because you need the full chem boost on them to make them usable in your team. And maybe taking them means that you have to shift around your team. Maybe you remove players that are already doing good. Maybe you have to build an entire new league. The only true positive that I think they'll give is first owner objectives down the line. But is that worth the probably 200 to 300,000 coins that you have to spend on the League SBC? With the bad packs back, I don't think so. So right now it's coming in at 150, and that's still with about 6 teams not there. And this is before the market just completely blows up now, right? The whole market's going to change. The silver's going to start having some crazy value. Some of the golds are going to go through the roof. The PSG players that are currently worth next to nothing are going to go up to like 3s and 4s and 5s and stuff. So it's going to completely shift the market. So that's my thoughts and opinions on it, guys. I'd be very interested to see what you guys have to say down below. This is going to be the end of the video though. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.